Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. As always, hello again. Hi, Dad. Hello, K Noon. Hello, Lisa and Sue on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. And of course, I'm streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I cannot see your message right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. Hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. As always, it's great to be here with you all. Another wonderful Monday to come and enjoy some peace together. Oh, hello, Julie. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. So, before we even get to meditation, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay, very good. It's the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. As you start practicing this yourself, you start to realize how very, very nice it is. It really helps us start to let go, be able to be in the moment more. Also, when problems happen, you're able to calm down a little bit easier because it's quite literally practicing meditation outside the meditation hall. As we all know that when we practice, we get that opportunity to sit down, relax, take it easy. But in real life, we also need it. So, this is why the homework. And it's a simplified version of what our master tells us. He has 10 homeworks. And I'll tell you about that another day. But one of them is to have our mind centered every hour for 1 minute. It's a way of centering often. This is why this homework came out. As long as you center at least once a day, little by little, you'll start to add it into your everyday schedule. Oh, hello, Jade. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction. Level 3, kind of moderate, or level 4, long silence. For those who like level 4, Fridays are always level 4. Except maybe this Friday, because this Friday will be new moon. Okay, I got a few 3s already. Okay, I got a 2 on YouTube. Let's see. Is this thing working again? Nope, it's not working. You can only see a few. It happens. Okay. So it's just a 2 and 2 3s. I got another 3. Uh-oh, 3s are winning. Okay. Hello, Isaac. Thanks for joining in. So we're asking, what level of meditation instruction would you guys like? Level 1, as in you're brand new. Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you'd like a lot of instruction. Level 3, kind of moderate. Or level 4, long silence. Right now the vote is at level 3. Give you a few more seconds, everyone. Because the thing is, these are not levels of difficulty. Okay. Like, these are not levels of difficulty. It's more so how much I will instruct you. So it's how much I will speak. As I know that many of you may enjoy more instruction just because I do tend to help you in very easily. But of course, let's enjoy this together. All right, as more people are coming in. All right, then let me say hello first. Hello, Hey Noon. Hello, iPhone. Hello, Meredith. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so now I'll give one more second then. What level would you guys like? Level 1, 2, 3, or 4? You can type in the chat, show with your fingers. Level 1 is like you're brand new, you need every step. Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, a lot of instruction. Level 3, moderate. Or level 4, long silence. Okay, I got another 2. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, then. Looks like today is a level 3. A lot of 3s today. No worries. Sabai, sabai. The good thing is, whatever level you guys decide, always, it's just a way of how we start. Practice is all about getting that time to do it. Hello, Manchi. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Okay, then, let us begin our meditation. As always, remember we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. Don't worry about how you look. The important thing is you feel comfortable. So let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Letting yourself feel nice and comfortable. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. In fact, let yourself feel like you're 5 years old again, like we're in kindergarten. We're just enjoying and truly living in the moment, without expectation, without anticipation, simply ready to learn something interesting and new. When you allow your mind to feel this way, it opens you up, allowing you to experience rather than trying to make something happen. So let yourself experience, enjoy this time together. As we know, meditation has just 2 steps: relaxation and awareness. The relaxation is a way to help your body get ready, to also let go of all the discomfort. As we practice, if you do have any discomfort, feel free to adjust. You don't have to be a statue. It's okay to move. We're human beings. It's normal for us to move. Because when you make those minor adjustments, it allows you to enjoy rather than endure. Because sometimes your body just needs a little stretch, a little bit of movement, and then it helps you relieve that little bit of tension that you might have. So remember, Don't endure, enjoy. The meditation is a way to help you release and relax. And when you have the balance just right, we go in deeper and deeper. You may ask, why do we go in deeper? What's the point if you already feel relaxed? Because as you go in deeper, the amount of peace and relaxation increases. It becomes deeper, becomes very blissful, almost to the point where you don't want to stop. Like I said, make meditation a mini vacation. It should never feel like work. If you make meditation a chore, the good thing is at least you're doing it. But the problem is, now your mindset is a little off. This happens with monks and many meditators. You start to make meditation feel like a chore. You don't get to feel nice and calm like before. Even if you have limited time, make sure it's always quality over quantity. Because when the quality is good, you'll automatically add more time, add more quantity. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. That's all we're truly doing. Even though it seems kind of lazy, like we're not doing anything at all. But that's what's so interesting. When we finally stop doing, that's when everything comes to us. The wisdom, the peace, the bliss. Even your own energy tends to recharge. So take this time to relax your body and relax your mind. And just like the word implies, relax, not to force, not to push. When you allow this to happen naturally, you go inward much easier and quicker. But of course, if your mind does begin to wander, do not be annoyed or frustrated. You are normal. Instead, think of it as not so much distraction, but an opportunity to practice centering yourself in a new way. Just like taming a monkey. At first, it's just trying to feed it, to have it happy to take the food from you. Little by little, it feels more comfortable, more familiar, until eventually it's happy to sit in your lap and eat the treat. So as we practice, give yourself time. You don't need to be a master in one session, or even 100 sessions. Allow yourself to feel like a beginner each time we meditate. This way, you're not unintentionally trying to rush, trying to force, trying to reach inner peace in an instant, as that won't work. Give yourself time, and I guarantee you will have growth. You will get better. It will get easier. And that's why we practice together. little by little, finding our peace and able to keep that peace and share that peace. And it all starts with us slowing down. Relax your body, relax your mind. Some more. Araham. Some more. Araham. Some more. Araham. And now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time balancing relaxation and awareness, and little by little, your balance will be just right, allowing you to go deeper and deeper. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. Also a reminder for those who want to keep going, feel free to do so. Just push pause. I'll be here. But for those of you who have finished now, Notice how you feel right now compared to when we just started. Notice that difference. This is why we meditate. Some days it's very good. Some days almost good. Both great. Because as we practice, we get better at it, even if you don't realize you're getting better. And as we practice more and more, we're able to calm our mind, especially when we need to, which goes into what I wanted to talk about today. So, some words of wisdom from my master, as what he said was, no, we need to stop before we start. So, what does he mean by this? He says, when in search of a solution, start with stopping and stilling the mind. Typo there. This will help you see the root cause of the problem. The mind will travel back to the source of wisdom and be able to solve it softly, creatively, and effectively. This is from my master, Lompa Tamashayo. Stop before starting. It's so important because sometimes we tend to rush into things thinking that we have the solution, we know what we're doing, and then we end up causing a problem or make the situation worse, or something else happens instead. This is why it's good to take a pause, stop for a moment. Am I sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing? Do I truly understand the situation? Or am I rushing into it too quickly? Yes, some of us are quicker at assessing the situation. Some of us might take just a few seconds and then I know what to do. Some of us take a few minutes. Some of us take days. Adjust to you. Okay, the important thing is getting that calm, that centered feeling first. This way we can choose the best path with the least amount of conflict. Because we're all living in this world together. We can't read each other's minds. So it's very easy to misinterpret and misunderstand each other. But when you're more centered, you're able to feel it a little bit better. Notice how I say the word, you feel it better. Because you start to feel the energy, you start to feel and understand the situation better. But the first thing we need to do is remember to learn how to slow down, not always rush into it, okay? Especially when it comes to meditation. Before we can start, we must stop. To stop our mind, to make our mind clean and clear, or at least as clean and clear as we can. We're all at our own pace, at our own level. But as you practice, it will get easier and easier. And that's why the homework. Have relaxation and awareness in everything you do. A great way to help you keep up your practice. So, now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions, feel free to type it in or turn on your mic if you're here on Zoom. Also, let me say hello Dalton, Sawyer, Nat, Palanchai, hello Atapan here on Zoom, and hello Omkra and Ivy. Oh, and Paliawan. Oh, we're in Thailand. Wow. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I have a question on YouTube right now. Lisa's asking, how does one let go of fear, like one that lingers from a nightmare or real fear? Well, the thing is, we have to understand fear can be from something that is both rational, like let's say the dream or a fear of like getting hurt. That's pretty rational, and no one wants to get hurt. Then there's also a fear that's not very rational, like you just have some random fear that doesn't cause you any pain, but it just happens to make you feel scared. So with the things that are pretty normal, like a fear of death or a fear of this and that, or something that can cause you harm, the thing is, we have to be more. One thing is accepting. Acceptance is a very big part in a lot of mental situations. Accepting that it's there. When we accept it, we can also start to see how bad is it truly. Is it really life-threatening right now? Or is it just that you're just afraid of this particular thing? For example, let's say you're afraid of dogs, and this dog just happens to be walking by with its owner on a leash. Okay? It might be a big dog, but it's with its owner and walking very, very naturally, very calm. Because and maybe you have a fear of dogs and just freaking out when the dog could be like the most gentlest creature. So that's the thing. It's first having that acceptance of, okay, it's there. Then two, when you're able to center yourself as best you can, you then assess it and say, this dog is not trying to hurt me. It's just simply walking down the street, just like I am. So you start to be able to realize a lot of the fears that we have are because of unknowns. For example, let's say you walked out of your house and you look down in the grass and you see a snake. Oh my goodness, freak out, right? It's fear. But you take a moment to look again, you realize it's the garden hose. Someone forgot to put it away, so it looks like a snake. You see, it's just like that. With fear, it can be both literal scared, and some things are just, oh, it's just because of a misunderstanding. So this is why it's so important to have that centered feeling. After a nightmare, during the time that you're asleep, you really aren't conscious as well. So when you come back, it's quite, you're still feeling it, right? So that's why, like for me, one thing I do is I use the mantra, Sammarahang, Sammarahang, because that's always my go-to tool for calming my mind. Everyone can be different. You might use your object, you might listen to music, do something else, but having that tool that you use, like our meditation tools, whether it be the object, the mantra, or something else, to help you center, calm down. All right, it was just a dream. You're able to keep going. And actually, I've heard that nightmares are actually an omen for something good about to happen, a good change. Now, don't quote me on that. This is something that I happen to hear. I haven't actually studied much about dreams, but I do hope that you all realize that whenever we are scared, take a moment to notice, is it because of just unknowns? I remember there was a funny Thai commercial, and in Thailand there's a lot of different kinds of ghosts because of like from stories and different things. And it was funny. It was a family having a picnic, right? And then there's all these ghosts like walking around. They're like, and the kid's like, "What is that? What is that? Oh, it's that kind of ghost. This kind of ghost." But the family's just comfortable. And it's like, and the whole commercial was about lights, because in the daytime nothing's scary when you see everything, but then suddenly the light turned off, and then everyone was scared. So understand that sometimes that fear is just because we're just unsure. It's really the unknown. But center yourself. I can tell you, even if you do see a ghost, they're not trying to harm you. They usually don't want to, because they're usually a relative trying to say hello or trying their best not to scare you, but they know they're scary. Because if you happen to be a spirit kind of wandering around, it's usually because you didn't have enough goodness to go up, not enough bad to go down. So or you happen to be able to linger by for a little while to say hi or trying to say goodbye. But either way, don't be scared. They're just us without a body. That sounds scary now, but you know what I mean. They're people too. So, anyways, okay. Another question. Keith is asking, is it possible to live without ego within the physical realm of existence? Okay. If we say the sense of ego as being selfish or caring for yourself, then probably not. Because in order to survive, you need to care for yourself. So ego in that sense where you put yourself first, that's one thing that's actually important for survival. Later on, when you have everything you need, you have all necessities for life, you're able to let go and be from selfish to selfless. Your ego goes down. It's not that you'll be rid of it completely, because if you're rid of it completely, oddly, you would not do anything at all. Like, you just kind of, I don't see any point in doing anything. That's kind of how the ego will be. So instead, we do use ego to help us be ourselves and continue to move forward. For example, like in Buddhism, we do say to start to let go of the ego, but they mean the negative part, that part of saying everything's about me. It's really that adjustment from selfish to selfless. But in order to do that, you do need you need to have all your needs met. Like for example, if me as a monk, I can do my best, but suppose I'm starving, no one's offering food. I'm gonna need to find a way to feed myself, correct? And this is actually why um, monks may end up disrobing. But this is in like extreme situations where no one is feeding, no one is helping, and there's no donations coming in. Then we have to leave the monk life. This is true with any religion, because they're all doing their part to spread that peace. They're spreading that word of peace in their own way. But if there's no support, there's no way to keep going, right? Uh, like, I think the next possibility is if you actually know how to live off the land. For example, you know what fruits and vegetables you can pick from the forest. Great, you might be able to survive without any support, but it's still very rare, especially nowadays. Like for me, if there is no one supporting me anymore, I think I might last maybe a week, maybe. but uh, but the good thing is, I continue to do my part. A lot of you guys are supporting, and really, if anyone wants to support me and you don't know how to give me a donation, no worries. Send it to a temple or your favorite charity, and then think of me. Send that good energy to me. That's what I love. That way, that goodness will always come back. Plus, the goodness that you do will go back to you too. This is something we call merit. As in Buddhism, we believe in it. It's this good energy that happens from good karma. Whenever you do any goodness, any act of kindness, it always comes back. Same with any act of not so good. No, that's the consequence of karma. So what you do, it will come back. It's just when is a different story, depending on the kind of thing. So that's why we have to practice being mindful. Stop before starting. Otherwise, we end up adding more unnecessary bad karma into our, you could say, our pot or whatever. So, continue to do more goodness as best you can. You don't have to be a saint, but at least I'm not going to be a terror. And add more goodness to ourselves as best you can, little by little. And you'll notice that as we do this, you'll gain more friends. You'll also gain more happiness from simply doing good. So I hope you all keep practicing. Okay, thank you again for those questions, everyone. And also, reminder, this Friday will be our new moon meditation. It is our little event that we have together, as we'll do a little candle lighting, and mostly it's bringing light to the darkest night, because the new moon is usually the darkest night, of course. And in this case, what we want to do is think of our gratitude to all of our deceased relatives, and that's what I want to do on our new moon. It has taken over our gratitude night, and for those who want to add their family members or loved ones into the digital altar, please send me the picture through email or WhatsApp, whatever way you'd like to contact me, as this QR code makes it easy. It gives you all the ways you can send me information, and that way I can add it in, and then they'll be there every month whenever we do the loving kindness. Now, of course, you don't have to send me a picture, but I happen to be a visual person. That's kind of why I like to do it that way, because before the ceremony and after, I tend to look through the pictures again and then think of them and send it to them. So it's more so for me, but it's also a nice thing to see your relative there with everyone else. So anyways, now I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care.